I've mentioned a couple times already this morning that if you go to WSPD.com right now, you'll find this tribute to stagehands, and I've put it up as Tribute to the Stagehands, the Magic Behind the Magic. You'll find a little bit of a story, and then the video that was created by Dave and Nicole from Synchronicity Creatives. I hope I'm saying that right. Dave, Nicole, and John McAfee are all in the studio with us. Guys, thanks a lot for coming in this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us,
Thank
Fred.
you.
Thank you, Fred.
So Dave and Nicole, they're out all the time doing event videos and stuff. How did you get involved with the Solheim, which I'm guessing is where this original idea came from?
Yeah, we were approached by one of our clients that had gotten involved with ProMedica to participate in that, and she wanted us to kind of lead the tech. And coordinate all the different tech people, because there were so many people involved in that, so many companies from all over. It was quite the animal. So we got involved in doing that, and while we were down there that whole week for setup, Nicole was taking video of the setup, and that's eventually where she got this idea.
Now, Nicole, why were you taking video of the setup? Is that something you would normally do at an event like this, or do you just normally do the event itself, the speakers and the party and all that kind of stuff?
With a large event like this, definitely we would normally take footage. There's so many different uses for that, and if nothing else, just for our own social media purposes.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys have a presence on Facebook and Instagram and things like that, Twitter and all that kind of stuff too?
We do. Yep, we have a Facebook page.
So at what point did you sit down, because I've watched the video a couple times now, and there are a lot of points in the video I think, oh, that's probably what, the little light bulb went off over her head. At what point did you decide, you know what, we should do a thing for the stagehands, because these guys are just working their asses off?
Honestly, I was down there taking footage of the whole event, but while I was doing that, I had the opportunity really to talk to them quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
And just start to get their individual stories and realize just how hard these people work and how they're really the backbone, and they really just get no applause.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, you don't. I mean, you don't really notice. You go down. And that's one of the things I really liked about the video. There's a couple of shots in there of both men and women climbing those towers and I have no idea how tall those are. Do you know? A couple 100 feet or something like that?
They were probably about
60.
about 60.
About 60 feet. And guys just up at the top of these things, just nonchalantly looking around at you while you were filming them.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? And then before long, those 4 towers are attached to other towers, and next thing you know, you got a giant stage and lights and stuff. And I never realized it looks like literally hundreds of yards of cables that these guys are doing. Constantly through all of those frames.
More than we could have counted on that show. I mean,
Yeah?
we had cables everywhere. And we ran through all of downtown. We had 5 stages besides that one big one. There were stages everywhere. And they
Oh,
were
that's right. I
interconnected.
didn't even think about that. Yeah.
So if you were at a substage, you were seeing signal from the main stage at different times.
Holy
So
crap.
we were running cable everywhere. There were miles and miles and miles.
So then you got a hold of McAfee and got him to write a song, which, by the way, let me run a little bit of the song here. This is the song that John has out. It's in the video, and it's a tribute to stagehands. And it's pretty typical McAfee guitar monster licks. Listen.
53 feet of staging and lights backing up to the dock. So much to do in a handful of hours before we make this place right. Trust is divided, here to run back. There is much yet to do. Not enough credit goes out to the guys and the gals.
So he mentions here, not enough credit goes to the guys who are doing all the work, the guys and the girls who are doing all the work. You must have done, I don't know, hundreds of shows over the years already, John, and sometimes big stages, sometimes small stages. How important is the work that these guys are doing for what you guys do on stage?
Oh, well, you couldn't put a show on without them. And I've always been a techie at heart, and so I have an affection and a interest in all of that too. I've always been the type that wants to know how everything ticks from the inside out.
Yeah.
And so I've actually been I've worked as a union stagehand through our local union, I did a Keith Urban show a few years back. Was really my one and only, but I have always been, I've been friends with all these guys for decades, and some of them are my closest friends, actually.
I love those guys,
Yeah.
and they do such a good job. In the studio, Dave McCormick and Nicole Rice. They're from Synchronicity Creatives, right here in Toledo. 419-490-3033. They do events, large and small, or what's your forte when it comes to this stuff?
Large, small, video production, pretty much any event.
You do
type of stuff.
commercial ads and production also,
We do.
and music videos and things like that?
Yes. All of
Okay,
it.
so whatever your needs are, go ahead and give them a call, 419-490-3033, video and event production. And they'll have you take a look at this video that I have on my page right now, WSPD.com. It's called, the way I have it listed is Tribute to the Stagehands, the magic behind the magic. And it's all about the men and women who load in, load out, build, set up all the lights, the sound system, and everything else. And it really is pretty cool. I didn't realize, and I've emceed a million of these things, I didn't realize how much goes into, especially this big one at the Solheim. The video, this interview, and the song that John wrote for the video, all available right now on my website. You can go to WSPD.com. It's also on my Facebook. It's also on the Facebook for Synchronicity Creatives. Is that what you're on Facebook as?
Yes.
And John's got it on his Facebook also, if you want to check it out. Hey, guys, thanks a lot for coming in. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having
Fred.
us, and a big
You're
thank
awesome.
you to the
Thank you,
stagehands.
Absolutely. And these guys, this video is so good. Thanks all you stagehands for all the work you guys are doing right now and for the rest of the year, because you guys just rock.